Okay, parents, I'm trying to do this video to go through the packet, hopefully to help you guys so y'all can understand better what to do with the packet and how to do it. The first thing you have in the packet, or one of the things in the packet, is the sight word book. There are 100 words total in this book. There are 10 lists with 10 words on a list. You can work in this book whatever pace your kid is able to do on this. I will check in at the end of the 2 weeks to see if you can read list 1 and list 2. But if you can read past that, please continue to move on. One thing about these books is you have to be able to fluently read the words, not pause and sound them out. And you also have to fluently read the phrases on the back of each list to get credit. So that's the sight word book. When you feel like your kid has at least gone up to 5 lists, give me a call or Miss Neal, and we will do a one-on-one Zoom and check them off. And then when you finish the book, we'll get the next book ready for you. Just to let you know, there are 10 of these books and 1,000 words total. Well, that's way past first grade, but these books don't just stop with a certain list, okay? The next thing in your packet are some social and emotional lessons that we are going to be going over, and we will do the lesson in the Zoom. So we will teach the child about what we're talking about, and when your kid gets off, they will have 3 papers to do within the next 2 weeks. We're going to do 1 this week. I believe we have down to do 2 for next week. So one of them is this identifying feelings. We will talk about feelings and if we're sad and happy. And when you get off of Zoom that day or in the evening or whatever time works for you, this will be one of the activity sheets that they complete on their own. The other activity sheet is number 14, talking about facial expressions. And the other one is number 19, talking about body language. So these are the 3 social and emotional lessons we will do the next 2 weeks. In your packet, you will see a word list like this, and you will see a word list like this. This week, we are on Unit 1. Just make sure your kids can read all of these words fluently and the sentences. And if you notice at the bottom on these, it gives you like a day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 activities at the bottom and says homework. That's what you guys can do each day on this sheet. So this week is Unit 1. Next week, we start with Unit 2. Also, you have these sentences right here that were in your paper, in your packet. I hope we put them in there. One goes with Unit 1 and one goes with Unit 2. We will let you know when you need these in a Zoom or when you will do these after a Zoom, but you're just going to highlight the short vowel words. Like most of these are short A words, some short I, and that's what it means by a word detective, that your child can recognize the short vowel words. Now, you see Scholastic News in your packet. There's one about apples and there's one about thank you community. We are going to be emailing some side work that goes with these to your email address, but we are going to be teaching these. We'll let you know the day before we use these, and if we say please have your Scholastic News for the Zoom meeting, this is what we are talking about. Also with the Scholastic News, if they want to go ahead and read them ahead of time, that is fine, because that'll save us time on the Zoom if they are pre-read it and know a little bit about what we're talking about. We have not started using these yet, and we have ordered you guys like real cards that are like on cardstock that are thicker, but they have not come in yet. They were back ordered on Amazon, but we sent home a bunch of letters like this, and then there was a bunch of word families like this on them. These are for making words. Also, you'll notice in your packet, there was a board that looked like this with 3 boxes. And then on the back of that laminated board, there was a board that looked like this. These are going to be used for making words. If we send a message before a Zoom and we say, please bring us your making words sheet, this is what we're talking about. It's laminated in the packet. And then make sure right now we are just using A through Z and the short vowel words. So on these right here, go ahead and cut up A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z. Put them in a bag separate from the other word families. And we will be using these to spell words sometimes instead of writing on the whiteboards. You also had a whiteboard and a marker in your packet. Everybody's been doing a great job of bringing that every day. Now math. We've been doing a lot of work and talking about subitizing. So today and tomorrow this week, we talked about seeing how quickly you can count these or say the number without counting them. We worked on these together, like this is 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 5. That's what the purpose of this is. This is a fluency drill sheet. Sheet A will be for them to practice on. Sheet B is what we will use Friday for the Zoom in small groups to kind of test your kid to see how quickly they can do these. And about groups, we're slowly starting to introduce small groups in the afternoons. I know Ms. Neal and I are going to do some small groups this afternoon. If you have not been contacted yet, it's okay. We're gradually going to add everybody. And hopefully by the end of next week, your child will be doing a second Zoom session within a smaller group. So the Fluency A sheet is for you to practice. The Fluency B sheet is what we'll use Friday to test their speed on. And the Fluency template is for next week. So this one will not be until next Friday, not this Friday. But this is not any work that you really need to be doing ahead of time. So tomorrow in the Zoom, we are going to do mostly math. We'll do mostly math on Wednesdays. So tomorrow when you get to the Zoom, you will need to bring lesson 1. Don't do anything ahead of time. Just bring lesson 1. And this is the lesson that we will teach tomorrow. We had them paper clipped in the packet, lesson 1. And next Wednesday of next week, we will do lesson 2. Okay. We are sending out extra math. We have started Lyrics to Learn, and we are going to be sending you information about Epic Books. And it's a free book program where your children can go on. We can assign books to them. They can listen to them. They can take quizzes on them. It's kind of like AR, but it's a free session, and the books are all online. Alrighty. You guys are doing a great job for real. We'll start videoing some lessons next week and start posting for you guys. So have a good afternoon. Thanks.